Hey, welcome to the Pink Parley. It's your fine ass host, Molly, and welcome to the show. Oh my God, you guys, thank you so much for supporting me. I've really been gaining a lot of followers. All y'all reposting my content. Thank you so much, you guys. So, I really feel that the parlay is growing, and I feel like it is super important to this business and to the parlay to go out and network. So, I'm seeing that a lot of people do like live shows and things, and that is such a goal. In fact, I definitely plan on doing my own live shows on social media coming real soon. And also the next step from that would be obviously just doing straight up live shows in front of an audience. I think that's fucking dope. But there were a couple of them that caught my attention, and they actually happened to be in New York. So it's the perfect time to go out there. I've been dying to see my best friend and her baby. But let's get into the picture that my best friend Disney drew for me, right? I don't know if y'all seen it, but if y'all go to the social media account at the Pink Parley, I posted it on Instagram and Twitter for sure. I think she did an amazing job. It really shows her talent, and that's definitely what I'm gonna, definitely bring her on the show so she could talk more about kind of like the celebrity encounters she's had with some of her drawings. So yeah, but she's just a super dope person and just so creative. So yeah, but most importantly, these events as well is happening. So I feel like definitely God wants me to go out there because there's a couple events that caught my eye. One of them being with Andrea Chalupa with the Gaslit Nation. They have a lot of following. They're doing really well, their podcast. So shout out to Andrea Chalupa. But they talk a lot about political corruption. So I like that type of stuff. I love politics. So I'm definitely here for it. And that's going to be in New York. And the other one, which I am super excited for, maybe because it's going to be in a hookah lounge, and I feel like this one's going to be a little bit more lit. But they have the Network and Chill. Shout out to the Least Favored podcast. These ladies are dope. I've already reached out to them on social media, and they do respond back. So yeah, shout out to them because I'm having a really hard time connecting with these podcasters now. I don't know if some podcasters just don't really be on their social media much, but that is sad because if you are out here podcasting and you're not on your social media, shame on you. But for those out there that is responding to all those messages and, to the little old corny me that's like, hey guys, thank you. I appreciate that. You a real one for sure. And this one's going to be in the Bronx. And the Least Favorite podcast is a show about where they just talk conversations about relationships, friendships, mental health, kind of the same thing the Pink Parley got going on. So definitely one day I would love to just, maybe even be on their show or something. Who knows? Or maybe they can come over here on my show because we definitely talk about similar things. So I'm super excited to meet these ladies. But yes, so I figured it was best to, bring my best friend on the show. She has been my best friend for a cool minute, and she's from New York, and she's literally like one of my only real friends that I can truly say I had. So we gonna bring her onto the show. So roll up if you smoke, sip your drink if you drink, and if you gotta be sober, then just listen to this realness we finna give y'all, okay? He's the sexy Puerto Rican artist from New York. YERRRR. Ain't that what y'all say? I'm representing for y'all. Oh, by the way, I'm about to be in New York next week. You feel me? We finna link up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can see the baby.
Fun.
Yes. So it's crazy how I met her, right? Because like I said, she's from New York, literally lives in New York, right? And she's such a dope artist. And I guess I was just on my Explorer on Instagram. And then I just saw her and I was like, she's so pretty and her artist is so dope. I've always just loved and admired artists because I can't draw worth the shit. So I just appreciate the fuck out of another person that can draw. And then she was really pretty. So, but the cherry on top of it for me, yeah, you was really cool and personable. You had way more followers than me, but in no way were you stuck up about that. You were very genuine and, would talk back to me and stuff. And, you didn't judge me for my wild, crazy ways. I was wild as hell back then. You was just real cool with it. And then, yeah, you end up coming to to LA or whatnot, and that's when we really linked up, and that's when I knew it was real, and I could truly say that you're a best friend. Like, you're the realest bitch I ever met, for real. So I love and appreciate you so much.
But you were just so nice. I remember, like, when we finally had a real phone conversation, and I was telling you I was trying to get back, and you were like, well, you could come stay with me. And it was literally like the first time we ever talked, and I was like, oh my god, this girl is so nice. Oh, she's a serial killer. Or maybe both. That's cool.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
But I remember the first time we hung out, it's crazy because you was with the bitch that you can't stand. And you pulled up on me, and we went to Santa Monica, and it was just cool. Like, you was different from all the people that I met in California. Like, everybody was always so fucking, like, uppity, and, like, always trying to flex, and always trying to show off. And I was just like, don't nobody care for real? Like, who cares? Like, but what's real about you? And you was real. Like, we would just do calm, fun stuff. We would go to the Crenshaw Mall and smoke weed, and you would make me wait 5 hours for some fucking tacos at that stupid ass taco place.
That taco is fire. Sorry, worldwide tacos. Shout out to Fred over there. Them mother's bomb.
Yeah. I had to go to your body. You give me like 50 tacos.
Because you got to wait so long, you better make it count for something. Like, I need about 50 of them then, since it's going to take about 5 hours.
At that point.
But they be good, so don't be complaining. You don't like tacos?
No 5 hours. I don't like tacos. I'm not gonna lie. I got the curry chicken.
You hear this bullshit, y'all?
We don't eat that shit. But them curry chicken tacos, I'm not gonna lie. Take that shit out the taco and put it on some rice, and that shit hit.
It's more fun on a taco. I don't know.
But that shit weird.
Fuck the tacos ever do to you?
Be fucking nasty.
No, I think you probably don't even know how to eat a taco right, and all the meat and the sauce just dropped on your shirt one day or some shit. You just got mad.
I'm a meat eater. I don't like tortillas.
Tostones.
That ass. They got that shit. We gonna go get one in Puerto Rico, like a tostone, like burger sandwich type shit.
Okay, I like a little plantain. You know what I'm saying?
You like trying shit.
Yeah, I like tostones too. I like them fried up and crispy and shit. I like plantain chips. That's all I like. I like that shit for sure. But you were a New Yorker. What brought you to LA? Because I know there was I think several reasons, but I'll let you explain what those reasons are.
Well, when I first came to LA, it's crazy because in some of your earlier podcasts, you was talking about speaking things into existence, and I think I was doing that my whole life without really noticing. And now I'm starting to pay more attention to that and really focus on the language I use. But I saw Straight Outta Compton, and I was just into that shit. I was a big Eazy-E fan. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm gonna go to Compton. That
was a hard ass movie.
That movie was lit. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, man, I want to go to California because I love summertime and I like drinking 40s and I want to ride one of them little bikes and just be dope. And I was kind of just over everybody in New York City at the time. And I remember I just kept saying that, I'm gonna go live in LA. I'm gonna go live in LA. And eventually I went out there too. I was first in Rancho Cucamonga, and then I was in Culver City. Then I was in downtown.
You went to the nice parts. Yeah, I bet you in the hood.
Yeah, I was living in Inglewood when you met me. That's when I came back the second time.
What brought you to the hood? Because you went to the Rancho Cucamonga, nice. Culver City, nice.
Oh, well, after Culver City, I was in MacArthur Park kind of area, Westlake. I know MacArthur Park is dingy as fuck, but my specific block was nice. It was very Asian. There was lots of little old Korean people walking their dogs all the time.
LA like that for real.
Yeah. And it was cool. The building had a little pool. Area was real Mexican. There was even a little fake Cuban restaurant by me. It was a little Thai place. I actually had a lot of good food when I lived over there.
You better not talk about Versailles, because the Versailles is not fake Cuban food. That shit is authentic, and that's like a LA staple.
No, this place is called Dante's Cafe, and it said something about Cuban food, but I never saw Cuban food there. But there was this salad, and the salad was not fucking good. And then, I don't know, Inglewood to me is nice. I actually really like Inglewood.
Me too. Shout out to Inglewood.
Shout out to Inglewood. Big shout out to Inglewood. Inglewood was cool. I was living with an ex and his friend from high school. We were all roommates at the time when I met Molly.
Yeah, and then so the roommate, he fat, dusty. His apartment was real his apartment was real dirty. You feel me? He had the nerve to try to holler at a young, fine, thick woman like myself. And I had to tell him so. I said, look, baby, you gonna have to pay me because there's some hoeing going on because I didn't have time for it. Like, bro, like you don't stand a chance with me, bro. Like, but I appreciated his effort, but it did make me mad. I don't think I ever walked up in that man's house again. I was just like, you gotta come outside. I don't even want to walk past that man.
Type shit. He used to get like so thirsty
disgusted
whenever I had a friend around.
Ooh.
Man,
If he cleaned himself up a little bit, maybe spent a little bit of dollars, he might be kind of a little bit more all right. But yeah, I just have to say my little tidbit about that.
also to none of them people, I don't give a fuck what happens to them.
Right? Literally, so you left, your man didn't want to give you none of your shit. Like, just some weird shit. Well, not your ex-man, your ex-man.
Yeah. I've had that happen to me before, and like I think we had a conversation about that. Like, it really hurts my feelings because like I be working hard for my shit, and I care about my stuff, and I'm very selective about what I pick out and what I buy. It's not even so much like what I spend on it. It's more so like that I'm not gonna be able to find something like that again. So he was just being petty. I had sent the money to send my stuff. He didn't send my stuff. The person I was with was very childish. I was dumb and went back and still didn't even get my stuff.
Damn.
Facts.
So one thing that's interesting about you is that you were pretty popular on Instagram, I would say, and then you also had lots of celebrity encounters. Like but at a young age. So I felt like, I don't know, it was crazy because I know, like, knowing you always pursued love. I feel like that's always what you wanted, but I felt like you had a time where you could have been that poppin', that girl with that fuck with all the rappers, athletes and shit like that. So
I don't know, like it wasn't like, because it wasn't necessarily celebrity encounters, but I did get a lot of I had a lot of buzz going on Instagram for my art.
I'm laughing at, but I said celebrity encounters. I put a little extra on it.
Crazy, because I didn't really meet most of these people, but they was either reposting my artwork or liking it and barely following. But this is on Instagram. I really miss Instagram back in those days before there was all like these things. That was like, I don't even think there were DMs set up yet. You had to try to get at somebody in the comments.
Right.
So back then, basically, I just had a lot more time to put into that art, and real life hadn't hit me yet. But I did have a little buzz. I did. Can't even lie.
Yeah, so let's elaborate more on your little buzz with your artwork, because I know you had quite a few celebrities repost your work.
I think I was trying really hard to remember. Like, since I don't have Instagram, like, it's kind of hard to remember, like, exactly everyone. But I want to say, like, the first celebrity to kind of, like, reach out to me on my art was Cameron. Oh, and a lot of my followers, like, if I drew a picture of someone, they would tag them in my comments. So I think this was a long time ago, because Cameron was still with Juju. And I think I tagged her, and that's when he saw it. And he commented, "Thank you," but I'm pretty sure he deleted my comment. Well, he deleted his comment. Listen,
boo to Cameron, you ain't a real nigga.
Nah. I love Killer from Pink Parley. You feel me? It's Def Set all day, but that wasn't cool, man. The biggest one, though, was the Kanye West Kim Kardashian. That really got its start because of Tumblr. Like, a lot of my artwork and different things went viral because of Tumblr. I was kind of Tumblr famous for a minute. Damn, shout out to Tumblr. Remember the days.
For real. What happened to Tumblr? It just fell off the map, huh?
It did. And then, I don't know, my page is gone on Tumblr.
No, they probably got bought out. Like how MySpace is. Like, it still exists, but it's not MySpace at all. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is now.
MySpace. You would be in my top 5 if we had MySpace.
Definitely, I would have like 2 motherfuckers. Like, that's it. And probably Tom, just to make it look like I got more friends. Because, I ain't got no real friends. Everybody weird as hell. But yeah,
they are weird. I was thinking, I was like, Molly fake my best friend now. Like,
I know, right? And we live in 2 separate states, but it's okay though, because we link up.
I drew this picture of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, and they looked like the graduation bear. The Kanye's mascot was like this teddy bear that dressed like him, that he had on all his different albums. And then there was this picture circulating around. Kanye had on this all black leather type outfit with the Air Yeezys on. Some of the best sneakers to ever be made. And Kim had on a black dress with these beautiful shoes. I don't know what type of shoes they were. Definitely expensive. They had all these beads and just details. And those shoes are like gorgeous. So I drew them as these bears. I was like in school when I drew this picture. And I posted the pictures on Tumblr, posted them on Instagram. And for like a couple months, they was just getting like, maybe like a month. It was just constant likes and comments and likes and comments on Instagram and Tumblr and reposts. And one day, not a Hollywood Unlocked page, but something similar to it, posted it. Kim Kardashian saw it. She reposted it. And my shit went crazy. I probably got like 2,000 followers off of that alone. After that, like, I really had a buzz. Like, Andrea Westbrook's and her sister contacted me to draw a picture of her sister and her boyfriend. It was probably a couple things after that. I can't remember, but I do remember that summer, this actress, I want to say her name is Logan Browning, but she was in Meet the Browns. She's the little light-skinned girl. I drew a picture of her. She was on this show called Hit the Floor. And the picture, I think she saw it on Twitter. She put it on Twitter. She was so nice. She was probably one of the nicest people to like ever talk to me or repost me. She even asked for a more clear drawing to put on Instagram, and it made the Explore page. I think that was the first time I made the Explore page. I drew a picture of Odd Future, their manager, Christian Clancy, and he has a daughter named Chloe, and she was always with the group. So I had drew a picture of Chloe like a while ago as the little girl from Monsters Inc. And they actually saw the picture and commented on it, but I had it with me, and we ran into Odd Future. They was hanging out in front of the Supreme store, and Taco had like a real strong bond with this little girl. And he was like, my friend Alex, he really should have been my manager because he would have had me probably going up. And he's like, show them your drawing of Chloe, show them your drawing of Chloe. And I showed it to them, and we took a picture of them. I had drew a picture for Haji Beats to give him because I had a crush on him back then. And they were like, oh, you come into the show, like give it to Haji then. And we go to the show in Greenpoint in Brooklyn. After like hanging out with them and we got to take pictures and stuff, Tyler put me on his Instagram. He was known for at the time. This is before he came out. This is such a long time ago.
Tyler who?
Like the creator.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Odd Future. This is like group. He seems more of a solo artist now.
Mm-hmm.
But it was only a couple of them that rap, but they were just all together like as a collective, like skateboarders, friends. They had a show on Adult Swim. They had a lot going on then. But we go to the show, we sneak into a little VIP section because my friend Alex sees one of his friends. And then we see Haji like chilling, running around backstage with a bottle and shit. And then we start like showing my picture, and then all his friends are in there in the trailer, and they're like, "Go, turn around, look at the picture." And he came over to me, and we took a picture, and he got this picture, and he was just real cool. And they was like ignoring everybody else, and we had a good time. Now that's like actually a celebrity encounter, because like I met them. And when I was in LA, an old friend of mine, I met Albie Back. Albie was the actor who played Brooklyn in ATL. Albie's from the Bronx. Albie is Big Pun's little cousin. And I drew something for him, like artwork for the song, cover art, something like that. But I did one for him. And we was real cool at the time. Albie used to take me to a lot of places and to do a lot of things. So yeah, that was probably some real fun times I had with him in LA, like getting to see different things and different people, and getting to see like the tapped in side.
I don't know who the hell this Abby person is. This one makes me sad. I don't know.
Albie, ALBE, Albie Back. Albie fuck around with the Pink Parley. Albie.
Who is that? Is that a rapper?
I'm telling you, Albie raps too. Albie was on one of Kanye's songs off the Graduation album.
He must be an underground ass East Coast nigga like that. I never heard of. I don't think us West Coasters know who that is at all.
If you
unless you really study your music.
Too lit and don't. He's more of an act. Well, he does both. He acts and he raps. People that know him know he raps. And people that don't know him mostly know him for being in ATL. You know the movie with T.I.
Yeah.
Roller skating.
Okay.
Albie was the fat kid from New York.
Okay, that
all right.
So, do you feel that maybe your artwork and you getting a lot of followings from celebrities, do you think that led to other opportunities with other celebrities, maybe doing something outside of your artwork, like music videos, anything else?
I knew who Mozzie was, but only because I was living like in Northern California at the time, and I was hanging out with a bunch of bitches from the Bay, and Mozzie put something up about like pull up LA to a shoot or something, and they was all nervous to hit him, so they asked me to, I guess because maybe I had the most followers or something, I don't know. So I did, and he asked for my number in the DM. I gave it to him, and he actually called. I thought this nigga was just playing. Like, I didn't know if he was really gonna call me. He hadn't like fully blown up yet. I think right after we did that video, and then he did some of the songs on the soundtrack for Black Panther, then I started to see like a big difference in like Mozzie's Instagram and just everything he had going on.
I'm a huge Mozzie fan, but I am not a fan.
I need my bag. Nah, that's what Mozzie say, right?
I don't know, do we?
How you Mozzie feel?
I thought he said, huh? And like, no, that's
I mean, so do French Montana.
No, fucked up. I don't know, but
I know for a fact Mozzie goes, I need my bag.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think he says it the way you say it, though. That's why he was throwing me off.
I heard it in a song, though, but he say it. Watch, people will tell you, he does say that.
Mind you, I'm not really tapped into Mozzie as of lately, but I know, like, when he first came out, like, I was just on it. I was like, who is this guy? Like, he is so real. He is so hard. Like, I thought Mozzie was... I'd actually named my little guinea pig. He was a hairless guinea pig I had. I named that motherfucker Mozzie on everything. And then I actually... kind of had an encounter with Mozzie, I would say, unexpectedly as hell. So I was working at the refinery over at the P66 in Wilmington. So, you know, I'm going to the gas station as usual, just getting my little Red Bull, sunflower seeds, and, you know, the little bullshit I be eating on the oil refineries or whatever. So, of course, right next to me when I pull up is fucking Mozzie. So I got my little 2-piece FRs on, you know, that ass is poking through them Carhartt pants I had on. And he was like, damn. So I really was like, damn, like, because he was smoking weed and shit. You know, I wasn't even smoking weed thing, you feel me? Because I was in the refineries. But on my mama, I wanted to not go to work and smoke a blunt with Mozzie because that just seemed so much more fun. I was so mad I had to go to work. So
it
anyway,
was fun to smoke with Mozzie.
It would have been so fucking lit. I was saying that at work, like I was bad as fuck. I was responsible that day. Like that did not make me feel good at all. Being a bigger person, being responsible, that sucked. Like that completely sucked. But he had his little Mozzie with him, and that Mozzie is something else. That motherfucker is a vulture. He is aggressive. He followed me into the gas station. I was nervous. My hands was shaking. I barely can even get my sunflower seeds and my Red Bulls. I couldn't even concentrate. And I did that shit every day before I went to work. So I was just like, this nigga got me nervous. Like, can you stop following me, sir?
He had you so nervous because
he ugly.
He a little.
If he was a little finer, he a
little nigga. Like
he's giving a grimy Bay Area nigga with not too much money either, but just got a lot of clout from Mozzie.
But I was surprised you was nervous because he's so short.
Men like that, but thirsty men like that make me nervous. You'll be surprised because I guess I'm more the aggressor, but like I do not like an overly aggressive man like that, especially when you're ugly like Mozzie. So.
He a little. Dad.
And just his aura. He has a dark and grimy aura to him that I don't like either, which makes me uncomfortable. I don't vibe well with people that got dark energy. Like that will make me tense up too and get nervous. Like, ooh, like my vibrations is just going off like crazy because you just a bad negative person, and so it'd be a lot of that too. Like if you may give me right energy, like I will tense up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, he could be. I could see how he made you nervous and uncomfortable. Well, obviously because he was following you, but I remember at the shoot. We in the trailer or something, and I'm like, oh, I'm cold. And he said something like, well, I'm not cold. And like,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, okay. I already know his height.
Don't be cold then, bro. I don't know what to say to you.
And he look like he'll beat the fuck out of a bitch. He look like he one of them abusive ass, like, I don't know. I just don't get a good vibe. I don't want it around me.
If that nigga would have hit me, we would have been fighting. Because, like, nigga, we about the same size.
Yeah, I think I did give him my number though, like a dumbass, because he was so thirsty for it. But he was, oh God, he was texting me for some like pictures and shit. I was like, nah, Like, I would say
your Instagram.
I would say between him, I had a couple of celebrity little texts like that, but the celebrities be just want me to send them news, and like I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't send news off like that. Send the money. It's crazy because I feel like you was really living that life. You feel me? And then like you was with your ex or whatever out here in LA. Y'all didn't work out. Thank God, honestly, because like you deserve so much better than that. You went back to New York and you got you a whole new man. I feel like that process happened quite quickly. Like it didn't take too long for you to meet your new man, and y'all are still together. Y'all done had a cute baby together, and you delete all your social media, even as popular as you was, out of respect for your man. And I commend you for that. I mean, that's like something that a lot of women would not do, especially with the low key clout you had. You feel me?
It's crazy to me how so many people like wouldn't do that, because like at the end of the day, like even I had a little buzz, but it wasn't doing much for me. Like I gotta figure out how to really make money on this art thing. It might not necessarily be through Instagram, but to me that wasn't more important than trying to keep the person that I really, really wanted to be with. Like I felt like I asked for a person like him. Like again, like you were saying in, I think it was in your first video about just asking the universe for things. Like I would say like I need someone older than me to kind of put me under their wing and we do this shit together. I used to say that often, and I feel like I got that when I found my man, and he really is a good man. He's just not really into the social media, and he a little bit older than me, so he didn't kind of come up during that generation like we did, so it's kind of like odd to him. Well, he was more than worth it, because I've always wanted to try and just get low and have a family, and he's a real good man. Like he work hard for us every day, and I stay home with the baby. So, like, I am, like, truly grateful for him and my daughter. Like, they motivate me to be the best me. Like, I really love them, and I wouldn't give up anything in the world to have them and be with them.
Oh, this is the sweetest, most purest thing ever. Oh, my God. So, yeah, and I remember, like, when you had told me, that you would stop taking your birth control because you was trying to have a baby. I was just like, oh my God, yes. Like, you finally found the one, because I know you've been wanting to have a family for so long. So it was like your moment. And I was just like, I kept hitting you like, you pregnant yet? You pregnant yet?
I know.
You pregnant yet? Like, I know I was getting annoying, because I was just like, damn, when is it going to happen? Because I swear it took like a good 6 to 8 months. But when it did happen.
It did take a minute. But I think everything happened how it was supposed to happen.
Oh, absolutely. And your baby is your twin.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I looked so much like that when I was a baby. I actually looked just like that. Like,
no.
You would see pictures of me and pictures of her, and you would think it's like the same baby down there.
Yeah, when I look at her, I see you for sure.
That recessive gene shit is real, because my baby daddy is light skinned. He looked kind of mixy. And his mom, all his siblings and a lot of his other family members always tell me that I look like his mom. But we should have known that the baby was going to look a lot like me, knowing that I favor like his mom.
Yes, and I'm coming out there to finally see the baby and everything. What you got planned for me? Turn me up. I want to go to the hood. I want the chopped cheese. I want the whole New York experience. I want to go to the deli. And we got to get good photos, so I got to make sure I'm looking cute. I know you're going to take the bomb-ass pictures.
No, I'm going to take some great pictures of you. Now Ice Spice got everybody calling that shit a deli. We call it a bodega, first and foremost, or a hood, or a corner store. It was, I don't know, only other people call that shit a deli. I never call that shit a deli a day in my life.
Huh? So I can't go to New York and say deli. I'm gonna sound like a loser.
No, you're gonna sound like everybody's saying that shit now. Like, but for you should go to a corner store. Even if it's not on the corner, you still call it the corner store.
You said bodega?
Bodega.
That's the corner store?
That means deli in Spanish.
Oh, corner store, I thought that was a sandwich.
Poppy store. Girl, no.
That sounds like a good ass sandwich to me. A bodega. Let me order one of those. That sounds good. I'm getting kind of hungry.
Bodega is a store, a corner store, a deli, whatever you want to call it. Like that.
Well, I'm excited as fuck for that. I want to try the Puerto Rican food, the Dominican food. I just want to get experiences, because there are certain cultures that I don't get to experience here, because I love like just other cultures and trying different things, and yeah, I love that shit.
I know what I do want to do, since you want to eat a chopped cheese, is I'm going to take you to Haji's. Haji's is a store, a ox store, on 110th and that is where they made the chopped cheese at. Chopped cheese came from Harlem. Argue with your mama, I don't give a fuck. That's what it is. If you know, you know.
But we going to Harlem.
Facts, you gonna go.
I want some pizza. Where the pizza at?
Oh, it depends. I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn got some good pizza, but my favorite pizza shop is in the whole city is right up the block from Haji's, where I grew up, on East Harlem. That was the school pizza. Like, whenever the school had a pizza party, they used to call and get the pizza from right there because it was right across the street.
Ooh, I know y'all pizza parties was lit in New York. Damn, us Californians missing out, for real, because we used to get that bullshit.
Pizza is dumb shitty out there. I don't care what nobody says.
Do y'all have Pizza Hut out there?
Do we have? Oh, no, not Pizza Hut, bro. Just
But you know what? Do New York have Pizza Hut? Like, y'all have Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's?
Yeah, we got that. We don't have, y'all have Tostinos. We don't have that, and we don't have Round Table. All that pizza is, it's okay. Y'all pizza is dirt. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, we have California Pizza Kitchen. That's that's California pizza with healthy shit, and avocados on it, no sauce and arugula on top. That's California.
Nah, like something, the water, y'all water different, and I don't know. Y'all pizza just don't taste right.
Well, I want some of that New York pizza for sure. I want to see rats and Timberland boots with pizzas too.
Yo,
I want to see that.
The most New York thing I ever seen, and the way you won't believe me, I was fucking going to the laundromat, and there was 2 rats carrying a pizza under, like, going in the dirt somewhere. Like, I swear to God, I should have took a picture. I couldn't believe. I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas about to eat good. Like,
good as fuck. I ain't even mad at them.
That's one of the most New York things I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. I know that was like going like viral, like the little memes, like name something that's so New York. So like everyone was from New York was sharing their experiences like that, and that's crazy. That's really real. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about them rats. I ain't gonna lie, but
bro, shut up. They not that bad. Like, they won't be around all the time. Just when you outside in the street sometimes.
I heard they big too. Like I don't know what be going on.
They can be, but it's not like we gonna be in the house and you gonna see them. Like
I heard they be in the house, the hotels. I heard they be even in nice establishments, restaurants. You know, bro, all that.
You be dragging it. They not in no hotel. Like no. Well, I don't know whose house they in, but if I see a rat in my house, that's your house. I'm like, you pay the rent because I'm leaving.
Got a couple cats. That's what I heard. A lot of people have cats in New York to help with the mice and the rat issue.
I don't like cats. I'm allergic to cats.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, badly allergic. Like I can't be around no cat.
But you're not allergic to Harlem?
Harlem a dog.
Oh, let's get into little Harlem though. Oh my God.
Harlem. So I'm from Harlem. My dog name is Harlem, my firstborn. Harlem had a rough summer, man. He did. Poor Harlem. Man, he had a little fracture going on in his jaw. I took him to this very, very, very expensive vet. I was kind of just didn't know what to do in the city. Animal medical center. Man, suck my dick, animal medical center. Swear to God.
Suck mine too.
Suck my dick. Like, so they really had me, like, for $500. All they did, like, they didn't take no x-rays, nothing. They did an assessment. I think they gave this nigga a little knockout gas or something, and they just like, the jaw is broken, and it's $8,000 the surgery is $8,000. Really, only people that do it, it's at least $8,000, so it's gonna go up type shit. And just all this stuff, if he doesn't get it, he's gonna deteriorate, have me like heartbroken and devastated, crying my eyes out, like in the middle of the damn animal hospital, just not caring that they were fucking lying because the fucking dog's jaw is healing on its own.
Yeah, punk ass veterinarians. That's why I don't really like veterinarians for real, because I feel like they be really playing with these animal lovers and they be really trying to hit you over the head with some shit and make you feel like you gotta pay tens of thousands of dollars just to save your animal. And really, they be good. Give them a few days and maybe a little Tylenol and they really be good for real. Like, they don't even be needing all that. So yeah, well, if you're a veterinarian that's like that, you're a motherfucking bitch.
I will say, like, I didn't really take care of my dog's teeth. I'm telling all of y'all listeners now, your own, do it for your own pets. Tell your people with pets, you really gotta brush your dog's teeth, because their jaws, like, you know, the way the animals, like, jaws, like the jowls, they only seem a little thin. They look a little weird almost. They're extremely thin, and like gingivitis and any kind of gum disease can wear down that jaw, and that's why my dog ended up fracturing his jaw. He was having an anxiety attack during the fireworks during 4th of July. My dog hates fireworks. So Harlem jumped from the couch, tried to jump from the table, hit his jaw on the table, and then broke his jaw. And he was in so much, fractured his jaw. He was in so much pain. I felt so bad. I just felt like I had failed him, but he's doing much better. He had to get a lot of teeth removed. So, like, it's really important that y'all brush your dog's teeth to avoid jaw fractures or jaw breakings. I took him to the ASPCA. They took out his teeth, and they said that his jaw, like, the new bone is forming. He has to wear a muzzle to keep everything in place right now, but he's much better than he was, and I'm so thankful, and I just thank God for my dog is going to be okay, because he is getting up there in age. She's 9 years old, but I'm not ready to lose my firstborn yet. I thought I'd have at least another, like, 6 years.
Oh yeah, like Harley could live forever. I would say at least up to like 20. Especially, I noticed small dogs live longer than big dogs.
I did too,
for sure. Yeah,
that's why I thought it was good. Like, I knew someone with a 17-year-old dog. Like, I was like, oh, Harlem's straight. But I gotta start taking better care of him now.
Brush baby teeth.
I gotta brush his teeth.
I'm doing my boy like that. Dang. I'm just.
Who brushes their dog teeth for real? I am.
Okay. Well, I used to, but was I every day with it? No, but I did used to brush my dog's teeth more when she was younger. But she still had tartar real bad. I think she ended up having to get some. No, I took her to the dentist to get her teeth professionally clean because her breath stunk so bad.
And that's expensive too, man.
It was. I don't know what the hell, but yeah,
it's like $300 or something just to get the teeth clean. I'm like, why?
Yeah. We was spending it. We was just like, we need to get these teeth better because like her breath was stank. Like I think it was a little abnormal the way her breath.
Okay, for you to have noticed, probably. I think all dogs have like stink breath, but I can't say like I've noticed that dogs have stink breath. But I'm not playing. I'm making sure my baby is in tip-top shape now.
Well, I'm so happy that Harlem is doing much better because that was really like heartbreaking for you and me as well. I was just like, oh my God. So yes, I can't wait to see Harlem, the baby, you next week. So we definitely gonna be posting pictures. Can I post you on my gram? Is that okay, or is that not okay? Because I want to respect your relationship.
No, you can post me. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not like anybody could hit me up because you posted a picture. What the fuck? Eventually, I'm gonna go back on Instagram and have this whole reveal. You know, I did Naomi's room. I ain't gonna lie. I think my baby got the best nursery I've ever seen in my life. Fuck all your famous people with your expensive ass rooms, because you know I did that shit by my hand, and it truly was a labor of love to do my daughter's room. And she was born 5 weeks early, so a lot of that room got finished like while I was holding her, and having to paint it. Right before she was born, I literally finished the drawings of the drawing of the mural around the room, the outline in pencil. And she came like maybe 3 days after I had finished. I did not expect it. But shout out real quick to That's So Dope on Instagram. That's an artist named Lucky from Compton. And he gave me a few tips about doing murals. I met him out in California. Real cool dude. Real dope. Y'all too, probably some of the realest people out there. So different from everybody else.
All right,
but he gave me a lot of tips. Yeah, shout out to That's So Dope. Shout out to Lucky. He put me on to doing murals. He's a professional with his shit. Dope artist.
Well, you have it. You heard it from my best friend Disney about all her celebrity encounters. Wait, it's the celebrity encounters for me.
But I don't know them niggas.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is my best friend from New York. We will be turning up in New York next week. So definitely you'll be seeing us taking the picture. So stay tuned and follow at the Pink Parley on Instagram and on all social media so you can see those photos, because I already know we're going to be all over New York and taking some of the best photos. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye. I hope y'all ears enjoyed this realness. I'll catch y'all on the next parlay.